Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Glassy by YURI. YURI of IZ*ONE fame is making her solo debut. Very curious to check out what her sound is. When IZ*ONE was disbanding, a lot of people were kind of theorizing the different directions that everyone could go. Glassy, I think, looks like, at least from the first still frame of the video, it looks like it might be more so a pop song. I know that a lot of the popular opinions were that YURI would go like the OST or ballad singer route. I think most people assume that she would go solo, and she is going solo. But I'm curious as to what her sound is going to be like. Now, another notable thing, the title, Glassy. It is also the official name of her fandom/fan club name, which is clever, and I never put together. Yuri means glass. Yuri is glass, like Yuri 창문, glass window, like Yuri. I never, that's so easy, that's so obvious, and yet I never put that together, so it's a clever name. But yeah, before we get into the video, if you guys like our content, if you are especially an IZ*ONE fan, we have a ton of IZ*ONE content over on our Patreon. We've checked out IZ*ONE Choose Seasons 1 and 2, IZ*ONE Eating Trip Seasons 1 and 2, and a bunch of other IZ*ONE content. We're taking a quick break in October, but you can check out our backlog, but we're going to be resuming our IZ*ONE content in November if you want to check that out with us. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. If you guys just want to simply support us for free, at least hit the like button. It would greatly help us out with this video. And please subscribe. Let's get into the video. This is Glassy by YURI, and this is your form of therapy. Whoa, her voice is very, very different. Wow, you can hear a lot of air in her voice. Oh, okay, this is the direction we're going. Wow, this is a really, really high budget video. Holy moly. Ooh. All right. So, Glassy by YURI. I will admit I am a little disappointed. I think that the song itself doesn't make full use of YURI's strengths. She has a lot of range, and there are highlights to the song. It's very rare for a pop song to have her kind of voice, her style of singing. That's very rare, which is super dope. And I was always curious, especially after listening to a lot of IZ*ONE, what because Yuri works well in IZ*ONE songs, but they also only use her for like really certain moments. And I always thought, what would it be like if Yuri was on a full song by herself that wasn't a ballad? Now, Glassy, I think, does not make good use of the potential that you could have had with a Yuri song. I think Glassy's fine, but it could have been fantastic. It could have been like much more bigger and glamorous and spectacular. For example, Eunbi, her title track was ambitious, but it was also spectacular. There was a lot of showmanship behind it. Now, I'm not saying Yuri had to go that route, but the girl has a lot of range, and I do not think they made good use of that. I thought it was really interesting to hear like that much like really breathy singing like throughout the entire song. But also, I'm curious. I'm not a vocal coach, but like, is that the only style in which she can sing? Because I would have, again, liked to see a little bit more of like variation in the song. I think the breathy singing was interesting and unique, but then we also didn't get much powerful singing out of her, which, not every song requires that, but I think definitely that chorus could have used a little bit of like a punch. Kind of like much more strength from her voice. So I'm curious as to why they went such a soft route with the song. I think it works, but I think Glassy would have worked more so as a B-side rather than a promotional title track. It definitely doesn't feel like something that would be marketed as a promotional title track. I do think the song it's fine. I like the hook of the na 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 na. It's definitely memorable, but beyond that, I don't know if there's anything that stands out to me necessarily. The music video is an incredibly high budget music video. It's very very well made. There's nothing necessarily innovative or crazy about it that I want to kind of necessarily point out or go over. But let's just check it out again. The all black look looks super dope though. I really like this pre-chorus. I think this pre-chorus is really interesting with her really like airy voice. Yeah, I think that's like the one thing just missing from this song is I think in the chorus, I think the post-chorus should have went higher and up, like more of a riser, rather than going like the more simple like na 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 na. I'm not saying get rid of that hook, but I do think that it should have taken us to a different range. We're not getting enough diversity from her voice. But I love this chorus. You know, I love the transition into the chorus. I love that the buildup isn't like your traditional K-pop, like na 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 na, drop the beat, kind of like, you know, like she's a very elegant person and a very elegant singer. I've always liked her articulation. I think her voice is extremely beautiful, and the way she speaks is extremely beautiful. And this part right here. Na 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 na. The pre-chorus ends on such a beautiful and almost dainty note. It feels really delicate, and that makes it feel special. And I like that part a lot. And so this part, when it jumps into the chorus, I think this is a great transition. Na na na. Oh, it goes na 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 na. Yeah, I really, really like this chorus. The transition from the pre-chorus to the chorus is fantastic. See, it always feels like the chorus is building up to something larger and more powerful, and then it never pays that off. So, like, here's the thing. Like, if you listen to this bridge, what about this bridge is any different from any of the verses or even the chorus? You know, it's a song that feels rather complacent from verse to bridge to etc. And that is more so, I would say, it's the A&R's issue, I feel like. That move is cool. I feel like maybe what they could have done is it builds up, do like kind of like a loud, explosive second part of the chorus that utilizes a much more powerful, like draws out the more powerful sound of her voice, and then give it that post-chorus of the na 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 na. It's memorable, it's catchy, but I feel like it's missing something. Yeah, so I remember having this discussion on a stream before, you know, people talking about like, oh, what do you think the different various members of IZ*ONE are going to do? And, you know, a lot of the people were assuming that Choyuri would go the OST or solo ballad singer route. And I also thought like, yeah, that's definitely a high probability, and I'm sure she will be doing that. But I think it would be a disservice to pop music if she did not do pop music, because I think she has a very unique voice for pop, and she definitely does. And she brings Glassy is a very unique song, but again, it is just a solo debut song. Going forward, I think the A&R or her team could make tweaks to her sound. I think just utilize like her range a lot more. Like, I feel like this song just didn't utilize it enough. Again, it's not a bad song. I think objectively, like the song is like, the song's like a solid 8 out of 10. But personally, for me, it's more like a 7 out of 10 because I want more. I want more from Yuri. I do also think that like it felt like there wasn't like a clear-cut direction with everything, just in both the concept of the music video and the song. Like it's not tied together a lot neater. And I really hope that Choyuri keeps doing the pop route, because I will be keeping an eye on her comeback. I would love to hear more from Yuri. I think Yuri is just too talented. She's too good, and her voice is too good for her to not be doing pop music. And serving us with something that's different. And that's one thing that I can really respect about Glassy is, despite my issues with it and, the kind of tweaks that I would make to it, it is still different than most of what you're hearing in K-pop. And so I respect it for that. But YURI's Glassy, I'm going to unfortunately have to give it like a 7 out of a 10. I like it, but I want more. And I'm really hoping that there is an album accompanying this, because this song just is not enough for me, especially because I have really, really, really gotten into IZ*ONE over the past year, and I was definitely really looking forward to. There were two solos I was really looking forward to, Yuri's and Yena's, and Yena's is on the horizon. They said they're working on it, but Yuri, I feel like this is just not the best use of her voice, and I would love to see something a little bit more dynamic when she makes her comeback. But Glassy, 7 out of 10 for me. Let me know in the comments, what did you guys think about YURI's Glassy? Let me know in the comments down below. Guys, thank you for checking out our content. We hope you guys enjoyed watching along with us. If you guys consider supporting us over on our Patreon. If you don't want to support us monetarily, that's completely fine. Just consider hitting the like button or subscribe to our videos. Make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload a new video. And check out our other videos over here, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.